All right, guys. Good day to you. Whoever is a member of my community, welcome back. And who is not, please do subscribe and click on the bell. I will talk today about how security services and detail services and secret service use a specific technology, protection technology, to avoid assassin to hit a target and to hit a target in the head. But it's really a nasty way of protection because usually it can be resulting in agents, one of the agents protecting to be led to death. So here's the deal. The everybody saw the Trump's situation, and it was 2 inches away from the center of the head, just because he moved his head, and this is what I will actually talk. It's the tactic that it's used in order to protect the targeted VIP is to create a situation that incorporates movement within the area they are on open field and where they're vulnerable to be shot. What it does is this tactic, it's supposed to create a diversion and do not lead to assassin to be able to focus on a specific place on the head of a target. So how it's done? Here's how it's done. Service where protection, the detail services will put two other people very similarly looking to a target. The same. They have to be same height and pretty much same body likeness. When they put them together, if assassin focuses through a scope on a target, when they have like three people together, including a target, the impression in the scope is when all three heads are moving, and they're kind of in the way of floating, and it's hard for the assassin to focus his scope on the target. And what happens again, the same thing when they move, it creates like these three heads create a group of and picture that for the assassin is hard to focus. We have to add one more thing, that assassins, they have a very short time to proceed. So it's in a way, how you call it, time pressure. If they don't complete, they'll have to walk away. So the combination of visual diversion, like as I said, I call this visual diversion floating heads in a way. I don't know how it's called otherwise, but this is what I call it. So you have floating image that for assassin it's hard to focus on, and you have timetable for the assassin that he can have to do the job. And so when they press the trigger, there's always element of luck. So it means are they gonna hit the target or not? So highly likely they will not pull the trigger. It's kind of a diversion and deterrent for people who want to take a VIP out. Okay. So, but if they do, there's a possibility that one of the people who are next to the target will be hit and killed. So it's kind of a nasty way of protecting. Usually it's maybe done for a very important person, or uh, these security guards even don't realize that they're being used for a diversion that can cost them their lives. Now, when I knew it for instance, this, I would never be next to some target when they're moving. It's not for the target that is still standing. It's for a target that is being moved, like the people getting out of the car, going through specific places when they can become a target, easy target, like a mark. So that's what it is, and I hope you like this thing. It's as I said, I worked in a hotel very long time ago during Cold War. So a lot of dignitaries, presidents, princes. I worked in a very luxury hotel. The hotel was called New Utani in Sofia, Bulgaria. It was people who know me and who know this hotel. It's a very, very popular at the time during Cold War. It was famous for as a place where people who conspired to shoot John Paul II, the Pope in Rome. So it was in the news for a while. So it was really interesting spot for the Cold War. I had how you call it, luck, or maybe just the opposite of luck, to work there for a very short time after big political stuff was already gone. It was like 85, 86. And it was almost 40 years ago. I was really young man. Anyway, thank you for listening to me, and you have a good evening.